Hello, beautiful people. It's Dr. John here. It's Monday Memes time, and it's time to talk a little nicer to yourself today. How's that for a concept? Radical. Revolutionary. You actually treat yourself with a little bit of TLC. Tender, loving care. How does that feel? How does that sound? Okay? Talk a little nicer to yourself today. Beautiful concept, beautiful meme. Your heart is telling your head, asking your head to talk a little nicer to you today. Beautiful. As an embraining practitioner who specialises in helping people understand and connect with your multiple brains, because you have multiple brains, by the way. The neuroscience has proven without a shadow of a doubt that you have multiple brains. 3 primary brains: head brain, your heart brain, your gut brain, your ANS, autonomic nervous system, and your pelvic brain. And they all communicate, and they have a language, and they have highest expressions. And there are foundational sequences to bring them all into alignment to gain wisdom. But your heart is your emotive centre of your being. So important. That's why I'm passionate about helping people connect in with their heart space. It's so important. Talk a little nicer to yourself today. Starts with your heart. Starts you to reconnect, to heal, to learn, to grow into this space, because you're worthy of that. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of compassion for yourself. Really, really important. Talk a little nicer to yourself today. When was the last time you actually said or felt something nice about yourself? Pardon me. When was that? And what was it? What did you actually say? What did you actually think? And this is something you should be doing on a regular basis. Loving yourself. Not in a vain, narcissistic way, but in a nurturing, caring, compassionate way for self. Growing yourself, evolving, transforming. So important. Talk a little nicer to yourself today, because you're worthy of that. You're worthy of it every day. And start building the habit every day of talking to yourself. Giving gratitude for what you have and giving thanks for yourself. Realising that you might have missed a deadline, or you made a mistake, something didn't work out, and that's fine. Gifting yourself compassion and forgiveness. There's another one. Talk a little nicer to yourself today. It's really important, okay? Talk a little nicer to yourself today. How's this registering for you? Actually gifting yourself an opportunity to love yourself a little bit. It's really hard for a lot of people. Okay? I get that. I understand that, because I journey with people all over the world, and I can tell you it's not just one particular nation, one particular culture that suffers from this. It's global. It's part of the human condition. Okay? Our self-talk. It's corrosive, it's negative, it's brutal. It keeps us down, it keeps us small. When you start to unpack that and you start to heal and learn and grow, things start to change. And it starts to change when you talk a little nicer to yourself, because you start to feel and understand and know in your heart that you're worthy of that. And you're actually worthy of nothing less, by the way. Talk a little nicer to yourself today. Step into the space, embrace it, and gift yourself the power of your thoughts and words that will lift you up, that will empower you. And talk a little nicer to yourself today. Let your heart speak to you. Gift yourself an opportunity to feel it, to understand it, and to know it. Because your heart has a language, it has a voice, and it wants to be a part of your life. So listen to it. It's It's really, really important. Healing, learning, growing. And talk a little nicer to yourself today. So have a great day, and every day talk a little nicer to yourself. Love you. See you next week. Bye.